What's up guys, it's your boy Jabberboyman8 here. I'm going to be doing a race at Bathurst in the Mclaren MP4-12c. So yeah folks, here we go. So away we go, off the line, coming into turn number 1, getting right up close to the Ferrari GTO. Don't think it's going to play much of a big. I don't think it's going to play much of a big role in this race because, as you can see there, the McLaren decimating that Ferrari there, and we are closing on the on this little muscle car here and destroying it as they come into this next corner, braking a bit too deep there, almost going into the wall there. That's the one thing you've got to be careful at Bathurst. One mistake and it can put you in the wall. So you've really got to be careful at tracks like this. So going around the outside of the Zonda, not going to make that work. Going to back out of it. Heading into this next corner. Trying to have a look on this Zonda, but not going to work out as it tightens up into this next corner. Coming into this next corner, running into the back there of the Zonda as he was slowing up. And now heading into this next corner, braking hard. Getting a little bit onto the dirt there, so heading into this next corner. Getting slowed up by the Corvette. Taking a look up the inside of the Corvette. Making our way into 6th place, braking hard into this next corner. Almost running into the back there, checking up really hard there. Coming through this section here, getting right on the tail of this, Mercedes here. Coming out of the corner here, getting a good exit through here. We're side by side and we make it stick. Well, I'm up into 5th place. Next up, I think it might be the Veyron next up, which could be a real doozy to get past. But you know, we're in a McLaren. This McLaren is quite quick, so this should be a little bit easy because of its handling performance. Heading out of this corner, coming down towards the final corner there, you see the two cars close to each other. There you see the GTI ahead of us. Surprised that the AI hasn't been, improved, in terms of quantity and in terms of difficulty, because from this race, I ain't seen one sort of difficulty at all, except for the Veyron. So really, yeah, this might be become a walk in the park for this in this car, as we're coming into onto the second lap. By the way, this is a 4-lap race, so we've got the first lap done. Heading into this next corner, being very, very cautious. Just don't want to lose it, don't want to put this thing in the wall. Another thing that's really bugging me is the sounds on this car. This car sounds really awful. It's like, to be honest, it sounds nowhere near, what a McLaren would sound like. The McLarens that you would see, every single day would sound way different to this sound, and that's the reason why I would love, Polyphony to have sort of an update for that, because it really, it would really help in terms of the immersion and the realistic sounds and whatnot. Because the deal is not done yet. You can still do patches that will fix those types of things. So ultimately, I really do think they should patch some of the sounds, because it sounds awful. Like this is an example. This sounds really awful. This sounds worse than GT5. So yeah. And I don't know who was the guy that, said, "Oh, this is a good sound, plug it in," because that is certainly not the right sound. That is not what a McLaren should sound like. It just sounds a little bit quiet. Sort of like a hybrid. even though it runs on petrol. So on to the third lap, 2 laps remaining. So what do I think of GT6? I bet a lot of you guys are wondering. Yeah, I love it. It's an okay game, but like I said, the sounds, the AI, something that are pushing the series a little bit back. And for me, there should be, you know, some improvements for GT7 or for a patch, because, you know, we cannot, you know, I cannot, you know, this ain't right, this noise ain't right, and there needs to be some improvements. And also the standard cars need to be a little bit improved as well, because it doesn't look like they've improved it at all. I bet all they done was just thrown it back in there, and that was it. I really think they just got lazy, and that's something that Polyphony need to improve. Like, it looks really awful. It looks like it's going back to its Gran Turismo 4 days, when really it should be going close to sort of the 4 to 5 games, where all of the cars had interiors. But still, you know, it's a good game. I'll give you that. The physics are really good. I love the physics. You know, they are brilliant. I love it. You can really feel the car, you know, stepping out. You can feel the car, you know, leading to one side and whatnot. For me, it's perfect. So yeah, folks, really love the physics. And if I was going to give it a score out of 10, I would give it a 6.8 out. No, I would give it a 9.2 out of 10. Really good in terms of tracks, but AI and the sounds need to be improved. So yeah, folks. So on to the last lap now. Back to the action. Heading into this first corner, almost running into the back there of the Bugatti. I just got past a couple of cars to get myself into second place. We passed the Bugatti now to take the lead of the race on the final lap of the race. Coming into this next corner. Through this corner, now into this next corner. The one key thing you got to remember when driving in Bathurst is that it's a very demanding track, and we lose it on their corner there. I make a mistake, like I said, Bathurst, demanding track, it's always going to catch you out, and you've got to be careful. You've got to be careful when driving around this track, because if you get on the grass too much, it's going to spin you out. So yeah, folks, that's what I did, and that's paid the price now. I've dropped back to second place, but the win isn't out of the question yet. I could still win this race. Coming out of this corner coming into this corner, gonna stay behind the Bugatti as we are heading into the final straight now. I know the Bugatti's gonna be quick in the straight, but I've got to hope and pray that I'm close. I am close coming down this main straight. Here we go, folks. I'm in the draft. I'm in this toe. Here we go. What's going to happen? The car's squirming all over the place. We're heading to this kink. Heading into this corner. We go side by side. And I take the lead here in the Mclaren. Beautiful move. Into the last corner. Just take it nice and cautiously. Don't want to do anything risky. And there we go, folks. Beautiful race. That's Bathurst. I knew that it wasn't over when I was close to that Bugatti, because I knew I could have him on that last chicane there. So yeah, folks, really awesome race. So thank you very much for watching. It's your boy Jabberboy188 here. See you guys next time. Peace.